Hello everybody. I wanted to tell you about this letter, certified letter, matter of fact. Got a notification in my mailbox. My mailman was too lazy to drive up my driveway and bring the certified letter up for me to sign, so he just put a letter in the mailbox telling me I had to go to the post office to pick it up. So I went up there today. Whenever I've gotten them certified letters in the past, it's always somebody making a complaint about my place. Oh, fence is too close to the road ditch, or I had my horses across the road, or down by my old house, or there's too much junk lying around, or scrap lumber, or whatever. And so I always had to deal with that in the past. Well, I got this letter and I figured it was probably a complaint because we had a bunch of trees that my son had cut here a couple weeks ago. He cut them down, left them laying in the road ditch because he ran out of gas and he was going to get them cut up. And he finally got them removed from the road ditch with my skid loader while I was gone down in Arkansas just last week. And he got it cleaned up, and I figured that was the complaint, telling me that I need to clean up the road ditch before the snow came or something. But to my surprise, it wasn't that. It's a letter telling me that apparently, from what I could understand, it's kind of vague, but I'm going to be inheriting some land. I'll read it to you. It's a road vacation. It says 2 sections of Jackson Avenue in Block 4 and Block 7 of Taconic. Section 1 of Jackson Avenue is approximately 62 feet wide and 398 feet long between Walnut Avenue right-of-way and 133rd Street right-of-way, running northeast to southwest. Section 2 of Jackson Avenue is approximately 62 feet wide and 62 feet wide by 330 feet long between County Highway E16 right away and Monona County parcel number 854422125001, running northeast and southwest. Jackson Avenue is located in Block 4 and Block 7 of Taconic in the northwest quarter of the northeast quarter of Section 22, Township 85, Range 44. It says adjacent owners, has my name, it has 2 neighbors down there. Just out of privacy reasons, I won't name their names or their address. But anyhow, it says split. It says half of each section of Jackson Avenue will go to the adjacent landowners. So the way I take it is I'm inheriting some land down there. Now I'm going to take you down there and show you around this small little town, because all it is an old church that I was wanting to purchase, and they were supposed to list it in a paper here a little over a year ago. Well, they did, but not the local paper that everybody gets, but they listed it in the local paper that you only get if you have a subscription to it, and I didn't. So I missed out on it. It sold really cheap. The guy converted it to a house that bought it. He lived just up the highway from me, had a really nice big house, and had nice outbuildings and a beautiful yard. Now he bought this church because his wife passed away several years ago, and he didn't need the big house that he lived in. So I'm going to take you up here, show you the piece of property that I think it is that's getting divided, but I'm not for sure. We'll find out when I go to court, or not, I shouldn't say court. It's not necessarily a court date, but it's a public hearing date, and it's in the supervisor's meeting room in the courthouse, the annex basement. So, and that's the 29th of this month. So I'll have to do a follow-up video on this, but I'm going to take you down here real quick and show you the piece of property that I believe is the property that's getting divided between us 3 parties. Hang on, I'll see you in just a second. Right here's my daughter's place. And right back over there is one of the neighbors that's going to be inheriting some of this ground. And the other one is a neighbor right here on the other side of these trees. And I believe the property that is going to be divided is this grassy field right here, which sits behind this house. Because the neighbor Woodard owns a field right, that little triangle field right in front of that house there. This house over here, there's a triangle field, and he owns part of that. And then, of course, that guy there has this property that's adjacent to this, and then my daughter's across the street. But anyhow, I think this is the field, this big old field here. It ain't all that big, but it's fairly good sized. I think it's getting divided between the three parties. So I guess time will tell. Time will tell when I go to that hearing on the 29th. But I'll have to do a follow-up video, I guess, on this if you guys are curious on what this amounts to. Here's that church I was telling you about that the guy converted into a house. Well, I'm gonna head back home. I just thought I'd come down here and show you that piece of property I think they're talking about that's gonna get divided between three ways. So I guess it'll be alright. Have a spot for a garden area, or maybe I can mow and bale that grass that's in the whatever section that I may get. I'll let you know later on how it turned out. See y'all later, and don't forget I love you. Bye.